Very.
That shit was so goddamn normal.
It wasn't
I had
bad.
motherfuckers crying at work because I had work. They're like, oh my God, you should have called me with that. I'm like, man, shut up. This shit regular. Ain't nothing. Like it's just cold.
You know, they not used to it. You might get some new freeway after this week.
Yes, sir. So we back on. All right.
That's different though. You know what I'm saying? Cause like states like that not used to that shit. You know, Arizona, Florida, all that shit. Y'all motherfuckers get 20 degrees, y'all shut down. Like, damn, dog, it's just 20 degrees, man. You know, we over here like, damn. It's just 20 degrees. Yeah, shut down.
They shut down for 5 days. Food and everything.
Motherfucker, we better shut down at -2.
Cool.
Yeah, man. There was a lot of slipping and sliding going on about the rig. That's the main reason they did everything now. Normally when it freezes up, man, it's pretty bad around here.
Yeah. We was good. I know I didn't come out to the third day. Then it was pretty much easy peasy.
Yeah.
All right. What's that noise? All right, man. That's our okay. That's the rant for the day, man. That's we'll see, man. All I know is 1 year into this Trump election, he has demonstrated how a president who is looking to use power in his own way and to use it for revenge and to get out of legal issues, he done proved that that's what he's using the Constitution for. And he done straight let me know that the Constitution is a piece of paper with words that only, that can be, it has to be honored to mean something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By the people who are put in charge of ruling the United States or being the president. I ain't gonna say ruling, of being the president of the United States. And I don't see him representing that very well. And I see a lot of people letting him get away with it just because of their insecurities and that they want to feel like they are able to take rights from people who don't look like them. That's something you have to look at yourself in the face and actually know that that's what you are doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get that, then, or if you don't get it on the other side too, because there's no point of talking about them like they're slow. It's identity. This is what they identify with.
They don't know that America is full of immigrants.
I mean, they do know, they do know, but they only know how Trump categorizes it.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So they identify. That's what I'm saying. This is, I put this out, man. I said they identify with him. This is not logic. This is Donald Trump tapping into that one racist person who during Obama couldn't be racist. Get what I'm saying? Because now, they had to understand that we can be president. If you see that, all the stuff you thought and was thinking was wrong, and they don't. Right. It hurts their ego and it hurts their soul. You know what I'm saying? So Donald Trump is the one who can bring. That's why he ran that racist campaign. Don't nobody besides people who can look and just be totally honest and say he ran his first year. He ran a racist campaign. Do you know who Steve O'Bannon is? That was his fucking campaign strategist. Look him up. He's not ashamed of his idealist, what he thinks about what America is. Go look him up. He ran a racist campaign, and he knew he could do it because there's so many people who feel like shit because they want to believe that black people are less than and immigrants don't belong here when you idiots are damn near German. You know what I'm saying? British. Motherfucker, y'all peoples was immigrants. Irish. It's just so, it just makes you just feel sad in a way that we are around individuals like that. And then whoever, I'm starting to see this one dude on my, what, is anybody in the group, the whole STL? You in that group, Grass?
Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook. The whole STL. Uh-oh.
I don't know if I'm in that one. I know I'm in some.
Okay. Well, I'm in that group, and I thought it's the most, how can I say it?
There's a lot of negativity going on in there.
I mean, all I can say is everything that I'm saying about people, I'm getting out of that whole STL. And this whole STL is full of prejudiced people, black people who hate on Barack and Biden and Kamala and love Trump. It's just not, how can I say it? I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, this STL. And then there's this one guy, man, who just coming out the blue. You can tell he talking about he an ICE supporter. This is a white dude too. I stopped looking at his shit because he kind of just remind me of somebody who just want a lot of attention and probably end up a person who might do some type of, he makes me think of a mass shooter, the way he do things. You know what I'm saying? He one of them motherfuckers. He's an agitator. I'm just letting you know. And I'll tell y'all his name off air. You know what I'm saying? But he talking about he pro ICE. He going down to look for people protesting for ICE so he can protest them, and he putting a lot of it's just ignorance to me. You get what I'm saying? But yeah. This is the social media AI America. That's what us here sitting here talking about this, and certain people who keep arguing with them, we ain't understanding that this is a different way of thinking now. They don't care about being manipulated. They don't care that Trump lied about Georgia, in the fucking, he feel like Georgia cheated him out of the race with Biden. No, you lost. You straight called somebody. They got this guy on the phone. It's him calling somebody in Georgia, telling them to find votes. This is him. He think he can just do this because he got the privilege as president. I can do whatever the fuck I want. That's why first president you heard, he talking about immunity. What other president have you, even Nixon didn't bring up immunity, dog. Oh, you just want to do this shit in front of people and just say, fuck everybody. Fuck, I'm going to be able to do whatever I want because I'm the president. Whoever, come on, dog. You telling on yourself, and people, you know why we ask, well, how can they let him do that? Because they feel the goddamn same way the shit that he projected. That's why. He's smart, man. It's easy. You get on Facebook and listen. All you motherfuckers, all of us. How many times have we been talking about something and it just pop up on the phone? You think that's coincidence?
Recording.
Yes. They recording, they taking your information, they selling it to people. Facebook, social media, all these TikToks, they taking your fucking analytics and they know how you feel.
They know I like ass. They know I like hats. They know I like shoes. They know I'd be, fucking with politics. All that shit. I get all that shit. That's why I be even telling people my algorithm. Like at work and all that shit, I'm like, I don't see none of that. I only see people that engage with me. Like I see Tweezy all the time. I see Jay Waders all the time. But those are most people that engage. Before as that, like anybody else, I see hats. Booty, all in my algorithm. And you ain't lying. I said something about the St. Louis Cardinal hat, which I've been knowing this, but I had to prove it to somebody. I said, watch this. I'm going to talk about this Cardinal hat, right? And watch how many Fanatic, Culture King, all these hats come down. And I ain't seen them, right? I'm looking at ads. And then I like to look at booty, right? I'm seeing the booty thing, all that shit. So I'm talking, right? And then I'm just like, I'm that hat, man. I need that one of them new STL hat. Next thing you know, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, they listen to my guy. They got all your shit. They been had your shit. Once you put that mouse on your face, you were done.
Done did.
It was already done.
All the way done. You hear me? This all, and my thing is, I remember a little bit when the shift changed. Well, I ain't gonna say a little bit, when it changed. And that was with another Republican. You get what I'm saying? It was with another Republican. So Republicans have become the opposite of what they used to stand for. Privacy, that's what Republicans was talking about. State separated from federal. Gun laws. That's what y'all stood on. I remember this. But when George Bush and the terrorist bullshit that happened, which whatever you want to call it, that's when people start saying, damn, I could get on her and give people out my social security number. It was a time where you didn't give out shit over the phone. Nothing.
Facts.
Nothing over the phone. Now, motherfucker would do a drug deal over the phone thinking they can't get caught. Y'all idiots.
Retarded.
Idiots.
Let's go back to passing notes.
Man.
Sending messages by person.
So
that's a little free game for y'all trappers out there.
Man, don't even have a social media. Stay your ass off that shit. Don't do none of that shit. It's better to have a phone that don't got internet connection.
Facts.
Except for it just got where you can call people. That's it.
All you need.
Shit. This is that now. Believe that. And my thing is,
once they get you, they got you. And it take this one push.
Once they want to look for you, it's over. You get what I'm saying? If you can't hide after, I mean, you could if you already on it. Don't let me sit there and say that. You could get ghosted if you want to, but you got to be 100 already on that shit. If they looking for you and you don't know that they're looking for you, oh, it's over. They're gonna find you. You're everywhere. All they gotta do, look up LC Raz. All your shit gonna come up. They can look up your name and all your shit gonna come up. Oh, this is the last person, what place he was on. Oh, he did this. It's easy to find you, bro. It's easy. You know what I'm saying?
5 o'clock.
All the cameras they putting out everywhere now too.
They gotta look.
Face recognition.
5 o'clock. They on the podcast.
Talk. Know it.
Got them.
So if I get like you know, you have, regardless of a motherfucker want to get you, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, it don't matter. ICE, like all these motherfuckers talking that shit, and you're scared. I know. Y'all nervous. Oh, yeah, I want to be on Trump's side because he might get me killed. Yeah, I know. That's how he get down, and that's what type of voters who voted him in. You're scared. But America wasn't built for people that's scared. Even when it comes to the government, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't built for the government to take care of you, but it's built to keep you from motherfucking killing a motherfucker because you can't eat. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why they couldn't. It was a good thing to not have slaves because that was dumb. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make sense. You can justify it all the fuck you want because you identify with people who would have another person up under them where you could talk shit to them and not pay them and kill them. That's what you identify with. I get that. And that's why it's so easy for people to be like, oh, she deserved that. Really? Did? Huh? And I just want to say this to my black people too. You're not going to hear me say, oh, I can recognize that it happened to us first. Of course, duh. That's not nothing but you have to recognize the escalation now. And my thing is, I'm going to say this too, because I guess people don't know about somebody named John Brown. A lot of white people died in the civil rights motherfucking war. That motherfuckers getting hit upside the head and killed by police because they want to sit at a fucking table with white people. Weird, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to go to school with white people. And you motherfuckers, they was getting beat, killed, burnt, hanged because of that. White people too. White people too. Ass getting beat. Motherfuckers getting killed, missing. But we're not here to compare who got killed more by this government of idiots.
Right.
Of authoritarianism, of hate and revenge, and the supporters who feel some type of way because they are on the wrong side of morality as far as accepting minority freedoms to this country. You want to stick to that old thing of white seclusion, because I can't just say it's white seclusion because it's black people who feel the same goddamn way, but that just made me think like back in the day, there was a lot of slaves. It was a lot. So that means somebody was with it. And that makes a man feel some type of way, which it should.
It should, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Which it should.
That's what I say. It should feel like that. Why does it feel like that?
I mean,
if you read something, why it should feel like that? Unless you listen it.
You know, you should, because look, you got to think about this. Let's think about this, Raz and Jay Waiters. It was clearly more slaves than the people that was tending them, so to say. Now, yeah, you got the government. Yeah, you got all that. I get that. But just like them, they got to get there first.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
They got to get there first.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it was a lot of people that was bred to be slaves. As you can see, it's a lot of people bred to be lame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're out here. It's people that's straight for Trump. These are them people. Women too. That's what kills me. The women, black women. When you a Trump supporter, you're weird. But that just makes me have to think on another level with them too, because obviously you want to fuck Trump or somebody like him, which is your prerogative, baby. You know, but when it all comes down, look this up. And I know you're going to shit on it because you don't want to be wrong and you feel whatever you feel. When it comes to black people, I don't care about white people hate this. That's why they wanted to get Biden out. Some of them, not all of them. Look at how many African Americans and people of color he put in the government. Firsts and all from Supreme Court justices on down to his vice president. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, he gonna shit on, oh, she ain't black. Of course Trump gonna say, oh, I didn't know. That boy, whoever gave you that advice was a genius. Because I didn't think that was gonna work. But God damn it, it did. I ain't never heard this woman say she wasn't black ever in my life. I didn't even trip off that until Trump said, oh, she Indian. And when she Indian here, then she want to be black. Oh, my God. That was so slick, and people ran with that shit so hard. I'm like, wow, y'all. No, y'all got that from Trump.
Yeah, they was running with that real hard.
I'm just like, wow. So
get this going on and all that, yeah. It was going nuts.
And just a little bit more with the election. So Biden old. I think it was more Biden wasn't really with the bullshit that Bush was on. I mean, not Bush, Trump was on, because Biden ain't gonna beat Trump. Ain't really nobody gonna beat Trump in a debate because he's a liar. He know how to deflect all that shit and just say some stupid shit that's gonna do some headline shit, because that's what his followers want. They want jackass as a president when he's out there in front of the camera. That's what they want. So that's all he got to do for them. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to make sense. This motherfucker said Haitians are eating their pets. And they believed him. So look up what Biden done. In his 4 years, he did more for our race as far as political than any other president besides Abraham Lincoln. 4 years he did that. That's why Trump got in there and knocked all that shit out. Move. Let me get this black woman out of here. Oh, Biden put you in there. Get her out of here. Oh, DEI, that's for black people. They get them out of here. Minority jobs, we ain't gonna fund you if you make that something minority participation. If you don't want, and this is facts. These are not me just talking shit. This is facts. Happened in Missouri, in St. Louis. They stopped giving out minority participation points and contracts because guess who stopped funding? Said they will stop funding it. Why? Why would you stop that? But people don't give a fuck because in Minnesota they shooting civilians. He trying to get Greenland when you can't. We already got Greenland if you not a fucking communist. You know what I'm saying? You done went over and took Venezuela over for what? You got a lot of shit going on right now. Oh, you done took over, you done sent the FBI to seize Fulton voting. Come on, man. That shit, that was, what you finna, let's bet some money right now. They gonna find that it's some type of fraud. Let's bet some money and ain't gonna have nobody who can, when they get somebody who actually going to prove that it's wrong, you know what's gonna happen. I know y'all know. What's gonna happen, Raz, after they find somebody who might, if they don't put somebody up there who they want to actually prosecute it or defend it, and they find somebody who will defend it for real, what you think finna happen to them? It's been proven already. Jack Smith,
I was just gonna say Jack Smith. Shit, that's it.
He gonna get Jack Smith. That's gonna be that's what's gonna call him. He gonna get Jack Smith. What with the two black women who the one beat him, the other one was who was actually over that one in Fulton County. He killed her with finding some shit about him fucking some dude that ain't even there. Slick shit.
Ain't even no more. Right.
Yeah.
Got her up out of there.
But they found it though.
Yeah.
That shit
crazy. Know what? The oldest trick in the book. If you go back and look at in slavery times, all they got to do is say something stupid that everybody would just believe, who don't believe, who think black people are all this and black people is all that. All they got to do, oh yeah, he raped her. That man didn't do none of that. But if that fucking jury hear that, yes, it's over.
Yeah.
It don't matter if he didn't do it. It don't matter if they don't have the evidence. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we as black motherfuckers already know this and already felt this before. That's why I say you gotta look at some people as if, you know, how can I say it? Even though, you know, Trayvon Martin, you know, Mike Brown.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We already been through this. But a lot of white people, and my thing is I'm going to go here with this because it is true. A lot of white people didn't understand it. As far as countrywide. And I ain't talking about people in St. Louis. I'm talking about countrywide. They didn't understand the Mike Brown situation. They didn't care to understand it. Get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They understand it now.
The Trayvon Martin, that was so. I think that was worse than the Mike Brown because that dude killed him and he was that's some ICE shit. But before ICE, he wasn't even part of federal, city, local, state. This was a civilian killing a civilian.
Yeah, he claimed he neighborhood watch. Like, man, come on, man.
But they used the same tactics as if he was a police.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even white.
Not at all.
Get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now, like I said, the shit in Minnesota is just making me see that it's an escalation now. I don't see it as now it's white people and they gonna no. I see it as an escalation, meaning we'll kill these motherfuckers. What the fuck you think we'll do to you? Cause you been getting done like that. You know what I'm saying? So all you motherfuckers who feed off of that, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you motherfuckers. I'm going to say that. And then number 2, we about to get up out of here real quick because we finna come back with that, what you talking about. I got some good questions for y'all. There's going to be some good ones. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be ready. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up and we're going to go to a 2-video break.
It's real.
These niggas be watching with no consolation. It don't matter if you up and down, still gotta get to that paper. It get hot like the ops, niggas get cold like the winter. I move around in December, I'm in my bikes in November. I don't come back to September. New ice, new wave, sweating it out in the sun. I look good in the shade, working it out in the summer. You can tell that I'm paid. North Park popping tags. Females be peeping a nigga, but I don't mess with no niggas. I just go count up them figures. Can't worry about leeches, just worry about business. Just minding my business. For me and my people. Can't mess with no haters. You niggas is evil. You niggas is fake. That smile is deceiving. Yeah. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them. I ain't I had to get to that money. I had to get to that money. I had to get to that money. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money. 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 I take trips for a hobby. Address, hotel lobby. Check my Addy. Pinpoint my location if you really tryna find me. Ball head, fresh beard, top tier. I'm so him. New kicks, new shakes. Got a bad chick, a rib paint. I gotta keep it going, gotta run it up. For a rainy day, gotta bag it up. Secure the bag, yeah, you know what's up. Talking down, I don't give a fuck. Slow down, I'm too trip, I'm flex. You know it. From the mud, it's triple D, you know it. It's dirty. Talk to me nice when I come through. Eye contact, need to see you. Watch where you step when you walk through. 5-star meals when we dine too. Dress to impress when we eat too. Everything I say, yeah, it's really true. Big bottles, big toes, big toes. Oh yeah. Big tip, we do the most. What did you really say? No, I'm not really playing. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money.
It's real.
Can you read? It say Ethnic Issue More TV.
Yeah. Welcome to Louiswood, baby. Where your dreams can come true. Holy shit. They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a ducking. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. We all about clout, we all about getting dough. 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 We get the bag, we snatch the bag. If you gon' drop it, I'ma pick it up. Don't get twisted, we on the mission. We in this game to rip it up. Get rich or buck, you crony stuck. We in the strip club throwing bands. Holla at my fam, man. I need about 4 of them. Hey, re-up, I'm back. Let's stack, get racks. Get them racks. They whack, off tack, retract, bring back, pull up in the line. About to get this shit lit. Everybody with me rich and haters ain't spinning shit. Hey, make it flip. You know the rules. Slice it up, make it do what it do. Ooh, 100 bands when we land in the Grand. King Zeus, promo queen. That's another 100 bands. Let's count it. They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a ducking. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. We all about clout, we all about getting dough. 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 We make it flip, you know the rules. We getting it, we light it up, ooh, we getting it. 100 bands when we land, ooh, we getting it. Now that's another 100 bands, fam. I'm all about the dough. These clowns are way too slow. I'm about to treat your hoe to this dick that's status quo. Cash out be popping, yo. Bank account on overflow. They ballin' out that, bro. We bringin' in overload. We got them packs and them bitches hitting like hit 'em, man. We in the loop where you're too real, you might get banned. Call me son of Sam. 44 in my hand.
Decapitate anybody trying to take my fam. We on a mission to get this cash. If you don't like, you kiss my ass. Ay, we in the club and we beating shit down. Tab open all night long, so start the next round. We clown. They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a ducking. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. We all about clout, we all about getting dough. 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 We all about getting dough.
Make it flip, you know the rules. We getting it. We slice it up, get up. Ooh, we getting it. 100 bands when we land. Ooh, we getting it. Now that's another 100 bands, fam.
Louis Wood. Louis Wood.
Oh, where we at? All right. It's that time. We're gonna do that what you talking about game show. I don't know. Where my boy go? He disappeared on us. Hold on, where we at? Uh-oh. I guess we can wait a little minute for him. But if not, I'm just gonna the questions I got, man, is just these this is what people should be asking. You know what I'm saying? If you truly supporting somebody and not supporting them blindly. All right.
Yeah, I've been there. I don't know what happened.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's that right there. Boom, boom. There we go. All right. So, all of these are 1 point each. Then we'll for the GOAT question, we'll once we get there, we'll see what that is. Cause I think we're just gonna do. Yeah, we can still what you call it, wager what you got. But we're gonna start off with, because he's the president. So let's go ahead and do the things that they would do if, you know, that was probably Barack or Biden. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do Trump's first term promises versus reality. Question 1. Trump ran on draining the swamp. What actually increased when he got in? So, am I tripping? Did he not? I'm just gonna ask y'all, because I don't want to just be saying shit. But didn't he run on draining the swamp in Washington in his first term?
Yeah, he was trying to.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I'm just saying what he said. That's what
he said.
Okay. So, like, we asked what actually increased while he was there. And these are multiple choice questions. Answers. A, did transparency increase? B, did ethics oversight increase? C, lobbyist influence, did that increase? D, bipartisan trust. And if you don't know what bipartisan means, that means Democrats and Republicans coming together to make our country, better, which they can. But
that's earned.
Say that again.
That's earned.
I'm just, hey. It could happen, Well,
it could.
But when they playing politics against the ignorance, which is all of us, is the constituents. That's listen, boy. I can the electoral college. If you look up why that is and why people talk shit about it and all that shit, I actually understand it. But I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know who they are either. So that's I'm gonna say that too. I know who it's supposed to be, but look that up and then you know what I'm saying. And think about today. I actually understand why it's an electoral college. But back to the question. Trump ran on draining the swamp. What actually increased? Transparency, ethics oversight, lobbyist influence, or bipartisan trust? What answer y'all got? What you think?
I'm gonna go with B.
Influence.
I see somebody said B, which is ethics oversight. Who said that?
That was me.
Jay Waiters?
Yes, sir.
Let me get that. All right, here we go. Boom. All right. And somebody said, what you say, Red?
Lobbyist influence.
Lobbyist influence. And I'm glad both of you answered both of those questions because my boy said ethics oversight, which if you're gonna drain the swamp, I think that would have been what would have increased. But Raz already know that he was just talking shit. And what that mean is, I'm just gonna read this again. Trump ran on draining the swamp. What actually increased? Answer C, lobbyist influence. Now, if that don't make sense to any of you, look up what a lobbyist is. And then you understand what I'm talking about. Okay? All right. Question 2. Which group saw the largest benefits from Trump-era tax changes? Okay. Which group saw the largest benefits from Trump's era tax changes? Which he was talking a lot of shit about the middle class. I didn't believe him, but you know, I'm not that type of guy to believe anything somebody say. A, middle class. B, small business. C, corporations and top earners. D, social programs. I don't even have to laugh at that one. Question 2. I'm gonna read it again, like out loud to these people who, you know, yeah, so we can read this out loud. Get what I'm saying? Which groups saw the largest benefits from Trump-era tax changes? Middle class workers, small businesses, corporations and top earners, or social programs? Already Raz said C. What you say, Jay Waiters?
I was gonna say B.
Small businesses. See? That and my thing is, if he really meant that, it would have been that, because you know what? The middle, each class means something, but it's a how can I say it? And please correct me if I'm wrong. And I don't even know if I'm fucking middle class. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Get what I'm saying? But just like the higher class individual, I ain't talking about worth in human being. I ain't talking about your worth as a human being. I'm talking about your pride, your characteristics. You get what I'm saying? Most people who are considered middle class, they want to work. They know they got to do shit. They know they not the billionaire or the trillionaire and all this type of shit. They want to get they cut and live a peaceful life, you know what I'm saying, and buy whatever they want, however they want to, you know what I'm saying, if they can afford it. They don't have a yacht sensation. That's billionaire shit. You got to, if you want to get that, you're going to have to be on some millions, dog, unless you're going to get a small one. You know what I'm saying? You probably can get it with $900,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? You probably, I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah.
Payments.
You know, so my thing is, people like us, we aspire for generational wealth. As a middle class individual, you can get that. You know what I'm saying? Because all you got to do is live live under what you make, and you can get there. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get there. It got to be strategically done, but you can get there. Lower class is not looking to get nowhere. Mostly of them. Just like a bum, people be feeling bad for bums, and I get that, and ain't nothing wrong with that. That's your right. You know what I'm saying? But some bums are just going to be bums for the rest of their life because that's what they want. That's what they do. That's how they live. That's the lower class of how, you know, I hate putting it like that because the only reason I'm saying it because that's what they're labeled as, the lower class. They don't care about that. And my thing is, we're both slaves per se, but I think they might be a little more freer.
They are freer.
You know what I'm saying?
You hit that on the nose. They way freer. They're not slave to the electric bill. They're not slave to time getting paid for cheap. Rule number one in the Crumbs coalition.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't part of none of that shit. They living free, goddamn it. Go to sleep when the fuck they go to sleep. Ain't nobody ain't be there when the fuck they won't be there. Do what the fuck they won't do, how they won't do. If you give them some change or not, you gonna get it. And they gonna you let them sleep there or not. They gonna sleep somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So you that's what I be saying. I'm like, they are freer than us, and that's why, see, America already don't care about us, but they really don't give a fuck about them. Exactly. Because they're not tax-paying citizens.
Mm-hmm.
So, while we be like, well, let's take care of those people and put them somewhere because it's cold outside and doing all these type of things, where government like, well, we barely give a fuck about y'all. But y'all paying taxes. So we got to do something.
Right.
These
No. Uh-oh.
LC.
He'll be back. But with that being said, he got that he did get that point. Which groups saw the largest benefits from the Trump era tax changes? It was corporations and top earners. And I'm gonna say this, man. I don't care if the rich, or per se corporations and top earners, get more than what we get. But I think it should get, you know, what's so hard about this year you get it, next year the middle class get it, next year the lower class, or the next, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something that seems...
Yeah, my bad, yeah.
Oh, you good? Let me get you back on.
Seems a little fair.
I mean, why wouldn't that be? You know, I understand I'm not a politician. You know, I'm not in government. But since Trump got in, and he pretty much letting us know that if you don't like certain parts of the Constitution or how it's going, you can clearly, you know, with the backing of the people. That's one thing we have to know. That's something we have to understand. He has the backing of the people. Not all of us, but enough.
Right.
You got to have the backing of the people. You get what I'm saying? You can make drastic changes or you can make common sense changes. And my thing was with Biden, why I give him so much props is he made simple simple changes to certain things that made sense. You know what I'm saying? To Americans, like true Americans. It didn't matter if you was black or white. He did some shit for the black people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's supposed to do because we're here, motherfucker. We ain't, you know, we should be able to be a supreme justice. Why not? Yeah, a woman should be able to go. I don't have this one thing I'm going to tell anybody. You know, my own personal stuff, and you know, I judge off character. I don't have a problem with a qualified woman being president. Black, white. I would have voted for Hillary, and I voted for Kamala.
I ain't got a problem with a qualified woman doing shit.
I don't. You know, I'm not intimidated by that. I was in the military and was led by great women.
Yeah, likewise.
I was in the military and led by bad men and bad women and good men. It's about your character, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna say on it because we'll get into a whole other shit. But,
right. You know where we going.
You got that point, man. It was what was that? Corporation and top earners. So, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. They changed the tax code and it bust my ass. Everybody was talking about Trump this, Trump that on there, and my thing was, you said small businesses. You would think.
That was supposed to.
Yeah. But, you know, life goes on. Ain't nobody. But corporations top earners. All right. Question 3. This the last question on round 1. And Trump first term promises versus reality. All right. Here we go. Socially, Trump's first term most normalized what? Like, what did his first term normalize? A, unity. B, civil discourse. C, institutional trust. D, open political hostility. Those are the 4. Socially, we're talking socially. You know, when Barack got into office as a African American individual, I felt like finally, like I didn't think we was gonna have a black president. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just how I was raised and all the bullshit we was thinking and we thought of, I was part of the generation where when I found about slavery, it was I turned prejudice. Like I wanted to whoop motherfucking white people ass. Like it was an anger. I'm dead serious because I'm sitting in here.
I'm laughing because I'm with you.
Yeah, you make it feel some type of way, man.
Yeah, I'm sitting here reading this, and then, you know, you look around, and then you start looking at motherfuckers differently when they talk to you. Cause it's like, you know, and then don't get an ignorant motherfucker who, you know, they with it. They with the shits. So that proves, you know, that just take you to a whole nother level. But this question, you know what I'm saying, is like socially, like Barack pretty much made me change my mind about America and government. Because he had the middle name Hussein, like he didn't supposed to, if he in this type of where everybody like how we actually see their ass with Trump, you know what I'm saying? These ain't different people. These are people who was alive when Obama got, you know what I'm saying, voted. So white people had to vote for him. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't, like, he was a black person who knew and this is what I read from him. That's why he did more gay shit than black shit. because he knew he couldn't be the first black president and attack that type of shit because he already had white people looking at his ass like, you black nigger. You know what I'm saying? Like this, it could just, you know what I'm saying? One false move.
Congress wouldn't allow him to do nothing.
You get what I'm, they was on his, that's why I told you I wasn't going to vote for him unless I knew he was a politician, because you can't get in there and not be a politician. That's why his greatest thing that Trump is trying to take down is the Affordable Care Act.
Right.
That was what he did for Americans who actually helped us out a lot too in the process. But he did that for Americans. You get what I'm saying? That was a promise that he made to, that's what he ran off of. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't hear him politic-wise say he was going to do this for us and get this and that for us and this and that. All I saw him do what he could do as the president for 8 years.
They killed him. We already thought they was going to kill him. When he first got in, I said, I ain't letting that. I ain't going to lie. I didn't kill him. I ain't letting him in.
I thought but he wasn't. You can't kill somebody who don't go against what, because he didn't do, only thing people on the Republican side could say was he was gay. I mean, he was black.
Yep.
That's it. Now, they also, him pushing toward the gay agenda, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But politics, bro. Yeah. Everything ain't gonna work out for you. What do you don't want to, what don't you care gonna work out for you? That's what you think about. When Biden got in, he continued the Barack situation. That's why it wasn't no wars, bro. Everything was cool. That's why people don't like cool. They don't like cool. They don't like old, because it's like you gotta be doing. That's why they gotta be trumping it up. You gotta be fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's what they actually like, bro. If you old, laid back, you walk. This dude walked with the union workers. What president you know? That's an American president for you. You know what I'm saying? Who walked on the picket lines. You don't hear that type of shit no more.
Man, they gotta like him.
He wasn't old then. And then, listen here. This the most G-ish shit I'm going to tell you right now about Biden. He wasn't that motherfucking old. He was listening to you clown motherfuckers. After this but my thing was, media made y'all think that, which made him have to switch it up because he had to think about what media was pushing. That's all. And that's the only thing I say he should have just ran, fuck putting Kamala up there. But actually, that was a G move because he listened to his so-called people who fuck with you, who's supposed to be supporters of you. What president ever did that? Been like, oh, I'm listening to what y'all saying. Y'all think I'm old? You don't think I'm ready? Here goes my vice president. Who else you thought he was going to put? Why wouldn't he put? That's why he was there. Right. That's why she was there. If he couldn't do it no more. So he did what he was supposed to do as a president and endorsed his vice president. He listened to you. And she wasn't old. She wasn't delirious. She was quite young. Oh, she against guns. She had one on her, nigga. She a fucking prosecuting attorney. What the fuck is you talking about?
All right, what's wrong with you?
I'm just not understanding these people. But anyway, we know what it's all about. But you got that point, bro. Wait a minute. We didn't even answer, did we?
Yeah, what's the question again?
Socially, Trump first term most normalized what? Unity, civil discourse, institutional trust, open political hostility.
D. It's either B or D, but I'm going to go D.
D, open political hostility. Jay Waiters?
Yeah, I was thinking likewise, D or B. I was going to go D too.
all right. Well, you know what? You were both correct, and that's the most authoritarian / dictator shit a president can incite to the country that says something about us. And you know that, you know what I'm saying, if you can like people don't even be talking, like they talk shit about Nancy Pelosi husband who got his if he ain't dead, he almost got killed because of Trump supporters. Y'all don't remember the motherfuckers lying about the Pizzagate when Bill, you know, when he was trying to shit on Hillary Clinton, Pizzagate. Mm-hmm. Like a motherfucker went in there with a strap, straight believed that it was kids in there, and there wasn't. You know, it was a gay pizza place where gay people pretty much go to. That's why they picked it. And a dude went in there thinking whatever he was hearing was real, and when he got in there and saw what it was, he felt like a fool. Look it up. You get what I'm saying? So you normalizing in the first term, you normalizing political hostility. Let me make sure. Open political hostility. Meaning, yeah, I'm going to get at you. Yeah, you go against me, I'm going to send these people at you. And then, this is the second term, and what are we seeing? And people are justifying it.
Same shit.
What it's
me.
Talk about it for real. It's escalated.
Yes, it has. People are dying.
People
and shot at.
It's in the actual states. Look at every one of them, bro, except I can't, not Texas, but I'm talking about like where all the news at, and look at where he went, because Texas is really the capital where they bring them to, all the so-called illegal immigrants. That's where they bring them to. So yeah, y'all definitely got ice down there, but y'all state ain't gonna shit on them, not yet anyway.
They ain't dollar
at all.
They ain't down low key, but yeah, they out here.
So they in Missouri too, but Missouri is a what? A Republican state. Mm-hmm. That's why listen, St. Louis City, whatever I remember when Biden was in, this is what I heard from my job, and I'm not, you know, if y'all know where I work at, you know, but I ain't. This is what we got tracks, we good for three, this. You know, they was part of the minority participation, all this. Soon as Trump got in, all that noise went to, you know, they still good, but it ain't the same. Right. You can tell it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell it's not the same. Like, and my thing is, I'm individually, I'm good with myself, and I don't need other people to inflate me to no point to where I gotta hear certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But these people, it's just like, man, I can just tell a difference on how certain people can now feel comfortable pretty much saying racist shit, you know, or, you know, justifying it because Donald Trump represents that insecurity in them. Because you listen, if you pick on somebody or you are like, I don't even, if I thought affirmative action was we was taking jobs from other white people, I would understand that. That's not what it is. It's enough for everybody out here. It's just about how greedy you are. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still getting down. It's only like 6% to 9% of what anybody getting because, you know, I ain't gonna speak on it, but some people are not even trying to look for them type of loopholes. It ain't that much of a motherfucking percentage of minority contracts that's taken away from white people. It's not.
Right.
So taking it away was strictly identity. And that's why, you know what? I'm going to say this. And you can say, people can talk shit about how I'm saying it all they want. That's why Charlie Kirk died. He didn't die because he was speaking facts about, if you want to say gender is whatever gender is in your own, that is your actual right in America, period. Obviously. I can't tell you how you should think. You get what I'm saying? If it's not going against the Constitution or the law, you can live however the fuck you want to live. You can believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. It's like crackheads believe that smoking crack is their life. What the fuck? They either gonna get locked up or they gonna, whatever they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that's not my life. And I can believe whatever I want to believe equally. And I feel comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? So, if y'all want to pretty much, how can I say it, defend somebody who is attacking a state and a city that was only put on the map because of George Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look up crime in Minneapolis or Minnesota, I bet you it's one of the lowest, because I've never in my life heard anything except about the mall in Minnesota.
They never been on the top 10 list, on the top 20 list, on the top 30 list, on the top 40 list, on the top 50 list, 60 or 70.
Facts.
And my thing is, if you want to look far out, man, that's a state that you can pick on if you a Trump type person. You can pick on them, because Walsh ain't finna. I hear him talk, man. That's why I say I'm mad at the Democrats too. Only one I like is right now on that side is Newsom. That's it. But are you talking? Or you gotta fight fire with fire on this one.
Yeah.
It ain't no. That's why Walsh, you still doing old politics. This ain't that no more.
Nah, this a different animal.
Yeah.
This boy got judges and everything, and they letting him damn near do almost 90% what he want to do. 90%, that's high as a motherfucker.
And then we talk what we talk about. What we talk about: executive, judicial, and legislative.
Yep, legislative. Whew.
He got judicial under, which is all the judges. He got the executive and legislative. He got half of them at least.
Whew.
That's why he writing executive orders like it ain't shit.
Man, I did more than anybody. I bet you did.
Man,
a whole bunch of shit.
He learned that from Barack Obama. That's why I said Barack Obama is a politician, because he had to use executive orders too. And he was leading presidents at one time, but if you understand politics and you know he wasn't trying to do nothing like Trump doing. You know what I'm saying? He was doing whatever he was trying to do to leave his legacy. If it's wrong, if it wasn't, that's up to him. But only thing motherfuckers just come with shit, making up shit for Obama. He didn't do shit like Trump doing. But anyway, let me keep on.
Motherfuckers want reparations. They tripping off the man.
They had it and just let it give up.
That's what people tripping off of.
The reparations, y'all had them. Just because they gave it to you in the package of creating a business to get it, or the motherfuckers that was getting the money to do all them things for like St. Louis, Taste of St. Louis and all that type of shit. All of that was reparations, motherfucker. But motherfuckers look at it too selfishly and don't know what the fuck they talking about. You're gonna do for a people, a generation, not ain't no individual shit coming. You can't even prove that. You probably wasn't even part of a slave family. You don't even know that shit. You can think it. You know what I'm saying? So just getting it done for the people, minorities. If you want this, hey, you can go here. If you want to get in this school, you can get in this school, but you gotta, it ain't like they just giving it to you for free. You still gotta reach certain things, but you should want that. You want some free shit. If that's the case, you getting welfare. That's reparation for you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just people, to me, that's just all how I think about it. You just can't. Man, what happened? You can't just think you're gonna get something for free just because you feel like you want to get reparations, and then you definitely not gonna get it from Barack. you gonna have to get it from somebody white, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to have that man head knocked off.
Man.
Chill out now.
Dang.
He survived. He did what he supposed to do. No, good and well he was talking about some shit like that. That shit, he did what he supposed to do, like he supposed to do.
That's it.
That's
so
it.
Let the next one get in and do. Let me see them do it. All right, here we go, man. Second round. No, it's this third round.
This second. We just got done with the first.
Okay, third round. LC Raz up 3-1.
The second round.
Well, second round. My bad.
Yeah.
First year in office. We talking about his first year in office, Donald Trump. What characterized Trump's first year economically? A, stable long-term planning. B, market optimism mixed with volatility. Market optimism mixed with volatility. C, wage growth across all classes. D, reduce deficits. First year in office. What characterized Trump's first year economically? I'm going to say stable long-term planning, market optimism and volatility, wage growth across all classes, or reduce deficits.
B.
Who said that?
Jay Waiter said B.
All right. Market optimism mixed with volatility.
And A is what?
Stable long-term planning.
I'm gonna roll with Jay Waiters on B because ain't nothing. I know it ain't what's the name.
Y'all are absolutely correct. Market optimism and volatility. So, only reason what I can explain that is, I mean, that's what we all thought. Everybody always saying he a good businessman. I don't know what that got to do with being the president. It's the stupidest. It's the stupidest shit that I get. I don't get it because you say you.
I think because most people
greed.
they say that America is really not a country; it's a business. So with this crooked fraudster who loses money and goes bankrupt with 34 felonies,
right?
He's the businessman to put in there, I guess. That's what they thinking.
Yeah, that sounds like. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. All right. Yeah, and we wonder why.
Hey.
But we don't. But we don't. We don't wonder why.
Right. But anyway, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Which action defined early governance style? So, which actions defined his early way of governing on his first year, which is this year? A, legislative coalition building. B, executive orders and public pressure. C, quiet diplomacy. D, congressional compromise.
Sound like C.
Go with B.
All right, so Raz said B, executive orders and public pressure. And then we have C, you said quiet diplomacy.
Yeah, he ain't, in my opinion, I might take it wrong, but I feel like he ain't did shit. And it was quiet if he did do something. So.
I don't know. I don't think it's nothing quiet about Donald Trump. But I get what you mean by doing shit. That's quiet as a motherfucker. You right about
quiet
that.
as a mouth.
Just come out of nowhere like, damn, for real?
Yeah.
But Raz got this one. It's executive orders and public pressure. I mean, yeah, that's it's like what you gonna what can I just want to know this. ICE came to Minneapolis and it's protesters out there. They repealed minority contracts and affirmative action and DEI. Where the outrage? Okay, I'm gonna just leave that there because we see who.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't trust. I don't believe you. I don't put up nothing. Listen. Even if you that black power motherfucker who say shit and then you get mad at Bill Clinton for saying what Bill Clinton say because you think all white people are the same. You don't know nothing about the white people that actually helped the cause too, because you that fucked up in your thinking that it's all white people, and that's kind of not. That means they fucked you up. Like to the point, and my thing is the people who your people were probably Uncle Charlie in it for a long time to get you here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's, man, that's what I say. We can talk about it, but Trump's first year mostly clearly shifted what expectations of a leader. Trump's first year most clearly shifted what expectations of leadership. That's the question. Trump's first year most clearly shifted what expectation of leadership. Like when it comes to like when Barack was the president, what did leadership look like? When Joe Biden became president, what did leadership? All the presidents, what did leadership look like? A, moral consistency. B, transparency. C, presidential decorum. C, constitutional restraint.
D, constitutional restraint.
All right, Raz got D.
And what was C? No, I was saying because you said C 2 times.
C was presidential decorum.
I'm gonna go with D. All right.
Yeah. It gotta be D, man.
Let me make sure, because when I heard this answer, I was like, let me look this up and know what the fuck this means. Let me see where we at. All right, it is not D.
It's C, ain't it?
Yep, it's presidential decorum.
Decorum.
Wow.
All right, so this is what they say that means. Presidential decorum traditionally embodies humility, respect, and dignified conduct, acting as a standard for representing Americans' value. It involves courtesy and good taste. Behavior often exemplifies by leaders like Jim Carter. However, this norm has been challenged by modern, more confrontational approaches such as Donald Trump, use of social media, rhetoric, and action that diverge from established convention. Okay, so that was. I understand why I would have answered constitutional restraint too. That's why I had to look that up. But,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But the question is, Trump first year most clearly shifted.
Shifted, right. And that is too. I mean, C.
Yeah, what the expectation of a leadership.
I think I ain't know what the corn mean, but I knew it was either one of those to show one A and B.
Yeah. So what these questions are asking is, you know, and the answers is showing you what he's actually doing. You know, it's he's definitely, like when we say he a liar, like people don't, like I understand why they say he's not a liar, because he's actually doing what he's saying he's gonna do, but we hearing it as background because we don't fuck with it. It's like, man, that's some stupid shit you saying. We as Americans, and we've been here with the Constitution, you can't do that. Shit. He's proven to us that he can.
Right.
The shit that he's saying he can do, that he actually doing. The lying part is the politic part of why you gonna drain the swamp. No, you not. Oh, you might not be lying. You gonna drain the swamp, all right. You finna drain that motherfucker for all the money it's finna give you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, so think about that. And I'm Raz, jumping on my bag if I cut you off.
Hey, you all right?
But he done switched what a president represents, and people don't care about that because they identify with that racist shit, you know, for the most part. You know, I know some people, or the ignorant, I'll just say the ignorant shit because it's weird. All right, here we go. We moving to that third round. But we at 7? Okay. What we thought the Constitution covered. Man, yes, let's talk about that. What we thought the Constitution covered. Trump's presidency revealed what about executive power? Because that's where he at. The president has executive power. Trump presidency revealed what about executive power? A, it is tightly limited. B, it's mostly symbolic. C, it relies heavily on norms, not reinforcement. D, it cannot affect elections.
And the question is what?
Trump presidency revealed what about executive power?
Executive power. That's some good shit right there.
Yeah.
It is tightly limited. It is mostly symbolic. It relies heavily on norms, not enforcement. It cannot affect elections.
I'm gonna go C.
It relies heavily on norms and not enforcement. What you got, Jay Waiters?
I don't feel like it's A or B. It had to be D or C. I was gonna lean towards C myself. So C. Yeah.
But then I gotta look up norms. I guess he gonna tell me.
Oh, yeah, I got it right.
Oh, cool. But I still need to know what that means, though.
It is heavily on norms, not
Okay.
enforcement.
I got you.
Okay, so
Yeah, we right.
that's why when I say that when we woke up election morning and you saw all the red and not a lot of blue, those are norms. These are the norms of people who gonna let him do whatever the fuck he want to do because You know, they don't want to say this out loud. When you call a gay woman a bitch and kill them, that's revenge for whatever you feel if you don't like gay people or women. Just like when they hung us, and people be asking like, why would you justify that? Why you think? Because they identify with that. That gives them a feeling of power because it happened and they got away with it. You get what I'm saying? So he can go to Minnesota and kill people, had his people come out and lie and say they was terrorists or put out straps on them, because somebody that I work with, there's multiple that I work with that lives here, going to say, oh, the police has a hard job as it is. And it's a high pressure job, and that person had a weapon when you got one too. So that means that you can get shot just because you're out there protesting. What if you was just trying to go to your car?
Right.
You are all right with that. That's a norm. The norm is when you go on social media and they can tap in all of who's saying who and all that, 88% of people don't give a fuck.
That's all.
So let's just do it and don't give a fuck because I'm the president. That's what that means. Okay. Not enforcement. It heavily relies on what fucking people will let happen to their own civilian Americans. That wasn't the answer, was it? All right. Question 2. Since he invaded Fulton County, the voting fraud narrative led to what real-world consequences? So when he said Biden didn't really win, it was stolen from him, he had the January 6th shit happen, all them people who had vacation pay, who took off vacation pay and got paid to go out there and fuck up the goddamn Capitol like idiots. But you talk about other rioters. Y'all straight went to the Capitol.
The Capitol.
Wow. Because of Trump. Mm-hmm. On vacation pay. Wow. Whew. But the voting fraud narrative led to what real world consequences? A, new evidence. B, successful court rulings. C, massive defamation lawsuits. D, federal reform.
It did do a lot of defamation lawsuits.
Yeah.
Y'all are correct.
Did do that.
So, let me.
Charlie Horse. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, that just happened. All right.
The voting fraud narrative led to what real world consequences? The answer is massive defamation lawsuits. It didn't lead to nothing else. So, all right. Question 3. Which media outlet faced historical financial penalties for repeating false election claims? False election claims. CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, or NPR?
Damn. I remember when this happened too, but shit.
Oh,
okay. Fox is fake news. CNN.
I'm gonna go with MSNBC.
Yeah, you gotta go with MSNBC. Cause I don't even know who NR is.
No, it wasn't. Oh man.
No, y'all listen. Let me explain this to y'all, cause I watched all the news when they was, when Barack got into office. I looked at every news so I can see who talks shit about who, because it's two narratives always. It's the left narrative, and then it's the right narrative, and then it's all the in betweens.
Right.
But Fox News has as far as Fox News political wise, have always been far right. That's the Sean Hannity's.
Yeah.
Who was that? It was one dude who was from Missouri. That was, he the one who had old boy go out there and thought that the Hillary Pizzagate was real when it wasn't. Sean Hannity and Bill O'Reilly. You know what I'm saying? That was Fox News. That was
Fox
pushing,
News. Yeah, Fox News.
They was pushing the right narrative. They was pushing, and so when Donald Trump got on, they start pushing that narrative. You know what I'm saying? So people, I'm gonna say this, man. Everybody had a right for, I guess this country is up for grabs for whoever it is, whoever got the power. You get what I'm saying? So these, it's different narratives being pushed, and you have to just know that and pick out as a voter, like they say, the less of the evil or whatever, however you want to say it. I don't even look at it like that. I look at it more like, everything is not going. We got too many different people here, so we're not going to agree on everything.
Right.
But you can make things. Not all things gonna be fair, but you can make it. I mean, a system is a system. It works for who it needs to work for. You know what I'm saying? So I always looked at it like that. But Fox News have always been lying. They the ones who was pushing the birth. Barack wasn't born here, and you all know that you couldn't do. Listen, if Barack was a fucking illegal immigrant, he wouldn't have made it that far. And people just could not. That's how slow people are to believe. That's like, man, like, nigga, we can barely register a car without birth certificates and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
We know this. We know that people, you don't get away with not having a birth certificate or social security card when it's needed.
Right.
Who doing that? I've never been. If you ain't got it, you ain't getting it unless you doing some shit. But you're not gonna run for Congress, nigga, and the president.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people couldn't fathom to think that. And that's like, come on, man. Stop. But Fox News was the ones who was pushing that fake news. And you said it too. You said fake news.
I said fake news. I was going to lead to that. I said fake news. Fake news.
All right. So here we go. We finna take them back on this one, man. This is the GOAT question. We got Raz with 7. Jay Waiters, you got 4. What y'all waging?
1.
Raz say he waging 1. What you raising? What you waging? Jay Waiters.
I'm gonna raise 3.
3, okay. All right, we got 3 and we got 1. Y'all should get this one too. This is I'm just gonna ask. He led through a crisis. He expanded democracy. And he is consistently ranked at the top as far as presidents by historians. You have to come up with the name yourself. Them your hints.
It's the president. What president it is?
Mm-hmm.
Say those things once again. Them hints.
He led through crisis, expanded democracy, and is consistently ranked at the top by historians.
Interesting. Through crisis. Is that Clinton? Is that
Biden?
Y'all just let me know when it's y'all final answer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of historians. Ain't no fucking Reagan, punk ass. Fucking. It's where is it Kennedy? Historians. I'm gonna go Kennedy.
All right. We got Raz with Kennedy. Who you got, Jay Waiters?
Shit. Man. It's always a crisis, really, but yeah.
Like out there. I just went old school, bro.
Man. That's a hard one. Really, I know it's supposed to be easy, but man, I can just pick a president and be wrong, but they all got a crisis. Shit. I'm gonna go with I know this wrong, but I'm gonna go with George Bush as senior.
George Bush. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take that 3 points off of yours and 1 point off of Raz. Come on, man. Listen, this is why I say we are so far gone that we don't realize, that Abraham Lincoln done those things.
Bam.
The Civil War, listen, ain't nobody had to ever deal with that ever. Can you just imagine your country is at a civil war? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to lead this side and somebody else leading this side of your own country. And it's about slavery.
Yeah.
So that, to me, when it's ranked high with historians and, to each his own, that shows what America was supposed to be about. That's why people always, like Republicans now, they be trying to flex like, well, who really made the slaves, because we Democrats now. If you slow, you using that there was two different. It's changed. It's like it's gonna change again with Trump, because he's not following Republican values.
And then it's if you read up why it changed too. I had to read up on why changed like that, the shift from Republican to Democratic. So people read up on why the shift, because we were Republican like a motherfucker. There's no doubt, it's facts. We were like a motherfucker, a hardcore. And then when you read up, and then you'll find the dynamics and why the shift changed to Democratic. So that's why they do be throwing that shit. They're trying to throw that shit, but if you read up why the shit changed, then you won't let them throw that shit in your face. Like, that was them, motherfucker. This the whole different. We know why shit changed.
Exactly. So, just remember that, man. These people who are riding with Trump, they not thinking like Abraham Lincoln. That was one of the critical times for African Americans in America. And it shows how chauvinistic America was, because, listen, you can talk shit about black people, but it was the white man who could vote only at one time. Only. Listen to what I'm saying. Only white men could vote for a long time. Only, not white woman, white man. You know who was the second person who could vote? It wasn't white women. And it was not black women. Guess who it was?
Who won?
Black men. So trip off that when you think about when a woman run. White, black, it don't matter. This country, you got to think about that. And it's not all men. A lot of men, listen to what I just said. At one time, it was only white men who could vote. Who was the second people in America that could vote? Black
Man,
men.
they women couldn't get no jobs for real. They don't, man. It took they women a long time to get where they got.
You see what I'm
We
saying?
talking, you know what I'm saying? We talking about the women.
Women.
We talking about the women, the white women. We ain't talking about the black women. We talking about the white women. But the white women, and that's why, kind of off topic a little bit, and I ain't gonna say too much, but that's why I say certain things when I say certain things, and when motherfuckers always be talking about the black man, and I be looking like, motherfucker, y'all been y'all do shit. What the fuck you talking about? Y'all crazy. Anyway, on the topic, but that's what I be talking about. Like, come on now. Hey, don't do us.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Don't be Uncle Charlie. All
Yeah,
right,
come
man.
on now.
It's 7:20, man. Let me go ahead and do this. We're gonna have to do the Louis Wooden next week. I'm gonna make sure we had a lot to talk about today.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. You was on you was on fire. I just threw a couple laws on the wood. I ain't want to too many laws on the wood because you was burning hot.
Right.
I just threw a couple laws on you. You was on fire. You know,
All day.
it was cold.
And
Cold outside, so it was cool.
Yeah, and just on the philosophy show, it's finna go all the way down. So y'all make sure y'all tune into the philosophy
Yeah, let me
show
make
at
sure I
2
get off
p.m.
the time enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be very good, especially with the laws of power. But let me go ahead and we're gonna hit that No Crumbs Coalition Rules for Life rule number 3. Stop negotiating with people who benefit from your hesitation. Access is earned, not explained. Respect is demonstrated, not debated. If somebody needs you unsure, if someone needs you unsure so they can feel secure, they're not aligned with your growth. Move clean, move quiet, let consistency replace conversation. So that's rule number 3, man. Don't be motherfuckers want you to fuck up so they can feel good. You know what I'm saying? This is all the shadowness. People don't want to believe this shit because, you know, it's hard to believe in such. But look at it. You can ask the question, why would somebody justify somebody's death? Why would somebody justify an innocent person getting killed? Because the person who is doing it, Donald Trump, represents them. It's people who don't like you. It's people who hate you. And, you know, they don't want to show it because it's not humanity. It's not, because it's wrong. I just say it like that. It's wrong. But if they can if those feelings don't go away, and it's not a right or wrong thing until you get somebody who gonna use that against America. Us. Think about that. How can you justify the killing of an American citizen? I'm just asking. And only way you can do that if you have shadows and negative thoughts about individuals who are gaining more access to freedoms and you don't like it. That's why you okay with it. This was a border immigration thing. How did it become a civilian getting 2 civilians or more getting killed in the street? Civilians.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That is what we are trying to get you to be aware of. And my thing is, I'm not trying to talk to the other side because they're gone. They out there. If they can say the things out loud and they don't care about it, think about slavery days or the civil rights days when they were still saying nigga on TV. Our Negroes. They sound so stupid when you hear them. These white people coming down here upsetting our Negroes. Huh? Y'all thought it was cool that they can't look you in your eye. They got to walk on the side, and I wouldn't want to use your nasty ass bathroom anyway, but That's stupid. Colored here, white people. What? It's piss and shit. Fuck is you retarded? Why would you turn down money from a black person? It's the same money you use. You're ignorant. You have something in you that can't be, that don't have no logic to it. It's identity. So remember me saying this to you. It's identity. It's not logic. These people are following him because they identify with what he's doing. That's it. It's that simple. So you got to understand where you at in this country. So do you want to pick up your weapons or whatever the case may be? They've been talking about that hella long before this. You know what I'm saying? Before it was him, they were talking about doing that type of shit. But this what I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a race war. It's a class war. And how they going to beat us is because we're all in the same class. All they got to do is let us kill each other first. Dumbasses. Stupid.
Racist.
Stupid. No, and my thing is we're stupid. As a country, we're dumb. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we falling for it. Again, us calling these people out who voted for him is not going to do nothing but agitate them more. Look at ICE. So what are you going to do? This is what I'm going to tell you Democrats who actually are in office. You better get somebody to run against them right now. Not waiting until fucking his third term. I mean, not his third term, but the end of his term. Get somebody who going to get at him right now. He need that action right now.
Yeah.
Who is they? Who y'all putting up against him? Who? That's what I need to hear from y'all. All that other shit, well, this and that, and shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. Who is going against Donald Trump? Or I know it's supposed to be his last term. Don't think like that no more. I don't think like that no more. I think he can run again. I think that even if he don't, whatever y'all think he about to do right now, this is something simply he can do. And I know he can do it. Get his name on the ballot. Right?
Or if not, you can get somebody else to run, and he be the vice president. Get homie to step to the side with pride, and he back in action, Jackson.
All I'm gonna say is
that's crazy.
I don't think he gonna. Me personally, and this just me like tripping off of how Trump is, like studying them and like power dynamic. He can't have. He's not gonna ever be able to be a vice president. He can be that position wise, but he will never walk that walk.
Nah.
Ever.
Once it happened, bye-bye. Move, homie.
So that either means you're going to get killed or you're going to resign.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is that still, like what you saying, that still shouldn't happen because you was the president already.
Right.
So it's no point for you to be the vice president because you can't be the president no more. So you shouldn't even. So my thing, you hear what I'm? So my thing is what he's going to do to me, like the minimum, and I could be wrong, but we've been right on so much shit. If he can get his name on that ballot, what we say, the norms, they can put that right back into effect, just like they put a convict in office when we thought that shouldn't happen.
We thought it wasn't gonna happen until he got on the ballot.
Until it happened.
And what I tell you, that's all he gonna win.
And you did. And you did. And I swear I was hoping. That's why I don't, I still hope, but I don't hope in the same way no more. Because like Donald Trump proving that, this can happen. He's showing you that the Constitution can be challenged, and as it always have been. That's why it's amendments. But you have to have certain people behind you to push your narrative. And what we don't trip off as individuals is the pressure of making people feel bad for things that they didn't do or their ancestors did, even though they probably still have those feelings. They can't make those. You're not going to be a slave anymore unless you let them. Unless you let them. Now they can feel however they want to feel, and it's it's not gonna be that. It's never gonna be that ever. You know what I'm saying? But these people are still out here. So when you ask, how can somebody justify the killing of Renee Good and Alex? Just understand that it was people who justified slavery and was serious and was dead wrong. I mean, scholars and people saying we had half a brain and couldn't read and couldn't. These motherfuckers was lying. These was false. You know what I'm saying? This was false. So these people are still around, y'all.
They're not that old. Y'all think they old, but they teachings is still there.
Hell yeah.
And that's the thing. They can be 80, 70, 80. The teaching's still there. Gotta understand. The shit just really, and it didn't really stop, but like the ending of the lynching was just in the 60s, my guy. This is just 2025. I'm 26 on me.
Real talk.
So just think about, just count. Just count. It's only like 60-something damn near 70 years from that. You know how old they was? What I just say? 60, 70, 80. Those teachers are still there, my guy. That's all we saying.
That's it.
That's all.
They ain't went nowhere. And it's no good or bad. It's just knowing that these people need to have that feeling of superiority because it's in them. I speak for myself. I don't need that type of superiority. I'm happy with who I am, and it's about the people when it comes to me. I feel for an individual who died innocently. I'm not tripping on the authority had the right because they were. Why hires you authority and you fear for your life? That don't mix. If you authority, you handling the issue in a way that where a woman will be safe after our conflict with each other. Right? And if you wrestle down a male with 5 to 6 individuals and you take his gun, he's no longer a threat.
At all.
So for individuals to actually justify that lets me that I understand the Civil Rights Acts more, slavery more. When I heard black people support Donald Trump, I understand that there were slaves on the plantation who wanted to be slaves and was all right with being slaves.
It was real individuals, like really cool. Especially if you was a house. You was like, cool. Shit, I'm cool.
And my thing is, that's human. If that's all you think that you can achieve, or that's where only you can achieve, that's just human nature in the environment that you allow yourself to be in. I get it. But as we grow, it's 2026. Come on, man. It's totally different. Period. There are people in Congress that look like me. Somebody was running for president there was a female that looked like me. And I had a lot of people who was mad at that and was straight jocking a pedophile, a rapist, and a con artist. It just didn't make sense to me. But it does now. All right, y'all, man. We about to get up out of here. Raz, what you got on the Underground Show, fam?
Playlist tonight. We got some engaging industry topics. You know we don't stop. The playlist don't stop. See if you're getting in the top 10. You know, 8 o'clock it begins.
Oh yeah. Jay Waiters, how you feeling, bro? What's going on with you?
Oh man, got one song to finish up for the project. Rehearsing some songs this weekend. Got to hit a couple venues. Locked in a venue the other day. Just working, man. Staying out the way, you know.
All day. Well, I'm gonna say this. I thought I was gonna be coming out there in February. I think I'm gonna be hitting Bowling. Well, I want to hit Bowling Green instead. My people's birthday going down in Bowling Green, so I probably creep up on them. I ain't seen them in a while, so
Man.
all day. But I will be coming down there before August 22nd. Yeah, down at Live Wicks. Motherfucker, Yours Awards 2026 in Dallas edition, hosted by Connect the Dots with Shay Trinity, Jeff Hurl, motherfucking headline by Jay Waiters. Oh yeah. Listen, let me tell this to your peoples. If you, I'm gonna have a few slots open for performances because I'll talk to you about how many minutes you got when we get offline for you, Jay Waiters. But if you wanna perform in Dallas, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have special tickets for you on Eventbrite. It's gonna be $75. That means you get in with you and your +1, and then you get 7 minutes to perform. It's only gonna be limited though. You know what I'm saying? Cause we only got 4 hours out there. You know, hopefully motherfuckers get there on time, but it's gonna be limited spots for that. So if you want to get on that, you heard it right now. It's gonna be going down. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I gotta say, man. I'm glad y'all.
That's lit.
Hey.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in Arlington, Texas.
Artists.
So
Gonna be in the ag time.
You hear me? It's going down. So make sure y'all tune in, man. This was the rebirth of Louis Wood Radio. Next week we're gonna get y'all on that Louis Wooden. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap into my people Jay Waiters, Triple D R&B. Make sure y'all tune into the Underground Show coming on at 8 p.m. with my people LC Raz. But we about to get up out of here. All love. We appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all in the mix, baby. Peace out.
This isn't red versus blue. This is people chasing the feeling of power. Power used to be obvious. Now it's psychological, cultural, tribal, almost cult-like. See, people will tolerate corruption if it makes them feel strong. They'll ignore damage if it feels like revenge. They'll defend chaos if it feels like control. That's not logic. That's identity. And history shows when power becomes about punishment instead of progress, countries don't get stronger. They just get louder while breaking from the inside.
Footprint of that ass.
Go put gas.
Man, I appreciate you bringing me to the Big D, fam. It's everything I thought it would be.
Man, I just remember being in the loop, and I was like, man, you come to the D, man.
you'll see what I'm talking about, man. I'm glad you got to come out, man. And it's just the beginning, Tweezy. I promise you, man.
She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. She made me wanna. Shorty not basic, only penthouse views. Lips like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Look sexy, a model. Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. Hop in the whip, baby girl. You know we good. No Diddy, no Drake. Let's get that understood. Might be some baby auto. A little smack and a little tussling, no fist though. You know what's happening. Take a week off, queen. We going places. Paris, Monaco, palaces. Don't pack your shit. I know you got me on the back end. Oh, you gon' bring that one friend. Double down on that D. Just pop the clutch, you don't give a fuck. I'm gon' keep it up, yeah. That weed smoke, that 100-pack, gonna test the nut, yeah. You six fuck, you six fuck, you six fuck, you six fuck. That weed smoke, that 100-pack, gonna test the nut, yeah. Shorty not basic, penthouse view. It's like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Look sexy, a model. Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. Come up in my way, just me and you. No inner. Come bless my mood. She hopped in my ride. I took her for a ride. Like Motorola, I've been told I had so bad, I'm talking so loud. She took me for a ride. It caught me by surprise. She got that super weight, yeah, that good. Only time she hit a nigga up is for the good juice. Made it super sober, let's slip and slide, it's understood. You can drip on me, but not on my seats and we all good. Shorty not basic, only penthouse views. It's like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Look sexy, a model. Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. She say she like the